Hello, everybody. I'm here another day. I've been gone for a few days. Sorry about that. I have a word today, which is busy. This is the word of the day. And the definition for busy is having a great deal to do or keeping occupied. In the Bible, being busy is employed with constant attention, engaged about something that renders interruption or inconvenient. Okay, so I have two Bible verses, and then there's also another Bible verse that you can definitely look further into as well. I'm just going to give a description of that one. But on the first one, I have Jeremiah 31:25. For I will satisfy the weary soul, and every languishing soul I will replenish. Okay, so with that being said, if you're too busy to hear or speak with God, for example, this weekend I had my grandbaby, and I always get up at 5 a.m. and I have my prayer time, and God, me and God have our time. But when she's here, I don't do that because I want her to sleep as long as possible. So everybody know when you have a little baby, she's one. So everybody know when you have a little baby, they're busy, especially when they're just starting to walk and they're doing everything under the sun. You got to make sure they don't hurt themselves, all that kind of stuff. So when she sleep, I try to let her sleep. But she's at my house and she sleeps in the bed with me, and my bed is high, so I can't really get up and leave her there, because what if she jumps up and I'm in another room? My bed is high, she will hurt herself. So I didn't do my natural prayer time that I usually do. With that being said, it's like I was busy and I didn't get to it, but I had opportunity. When you do not take that time with God, you miss out on your daily bread. And it kind of throws you off, and it's always in your head. That's mean you're being convicted because you know what you usually do. So don't get too busy, because within him, from Jeremiah, he will satisfy the weary soul, and he will replenish you. So if you don't have that time with him, for him to give you that replenishing, you're going to be off. Okay, so my second Bible verse is Matthew 11:23. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. So that's for those of you who, some people have to constantly be busy. Like their schedules at all times has to be full in order for them to function. That's just how they move about. But if you're having things that you're trying to avoid, because usually that's what happens as well, you're trying to avoid something, so you fill it with busyness or something to do to occupy your thoughts or your mind. If you constantly stay busy on something else, it helps you avoid what is really affecting you. And in this verse, it's saying that, come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. So whatever is going on within you, give it to him. Talk to him about it. Sometimes that's the only person that you need to talk with. Only person that you need to talk to about the situation. He's the only one that can make you feel good about it, or not good about it, but help you understand it better. because, you know, he already go ahead of us. He already knew what you was going to go through. He already have your whole life planned out before you were even in this world. So, of course, why not go to the creator of you to figure out what it is? And I know that is not something you just automatically think to do, because all of us at our big age, I'm 43, so all of us at our big age have to overcome all the things that we've been through in life, and we're learning to solely depend on him. And that's part of the pruning process as well, where we just trust him and know that he will be able to help us through. He will guide us through. All right. And I also wanted to talk to y'all about Luke 10:33 through 42. This is just basically just a overall summary of what happened in there, and you can always go back and read it. But it's Martha and Mary. They were having Jesus over at their house, and Martha was so busy cleaning and cooking and everything, and Mary was actually sitting down listening to Jesus as he taught. And Mary got so upset, and she was like, Jesus, you see that I'm doing all this stuff, and she's not helping me. She's in here instead of helping me prepare everything for you. And Jesus told her, you worried about the wrong thing, basically. Like, she's here trying to learn at this moment, and you're being busy and you're missing out on what needs to be said. So just don't miss out on what Jesus is trying to say to you. It's something that he wants to let you know. Something that God is trying to let you know or confirm for you. Something that you need confirmed, and he has to sit with you, and you have to be able to understand his signs, his voice. You have to hear that, and it's different for everybody on how they hear God. You know how you communicate with him. If you haven't heard from him, or you don't believe it, which you probably have but didn't know that there was him, but pray about it and he will reach out to you. Well, you all have a great rest of your day. And again, don't get too busy that you don't have that conversation. Have a great day. Bye.